Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Farming Simulator 22, playing on the Elk Mountain, Wyoming map. Let's pick up where we left off. In real life, it's been several days since I last played. I think what we want to do this episode is first take a look at our field. Let's go in and see what the status is of this guy. We got our wheat planted and what we're doing on growth. Looks like that's the earliest growth stage, I'm guessing. Don't think there's anything else we need to worry about. Let's look at the soil composition. We are fertilized. I believe that is the first stage of fertilization. I'm just bringing it over here, over here to match up the colors. It actually looks like the second stage of fertilization there, but I think it's just because the sides of the map here are shaded. I think we need to do one more fertilized stage on there, I believe, but we'll wait a bit on that. Hopefully, let's see, do we need to do weeding? No, hopefully we won't need to do that. Let's see. Rolling we've done pretty much everything, so I don't think there's much we need to worry about on the field right now. How is our cash situation? We've got 76,000 that we can spend, and I don't think we've spent or we've paid off any of our loan. Yeah, we still owe $500,000. Last episode, we worked on our little plot of land here, and I kind of painted this over with forestry texture. I think what we might want to do this episode, not sure what we had planned. I think what we might want to do, let's see, can I get over here, is harvest some trees, raise some cash quickly. Harvest some trees from back here. Oh, I've done a little bit of clearing stumps and things between episodes, not a lot, and mulching. But I'm thinking we take advantage of this land and all these trees we've got up here. Harvest more cash out. We can just sell them at the heating plant here. We can stock up the sawmill if there's room. We could even do a little bit of clearing brush if we want. Ooh, I hear a collectible. Do I see it? No, I see a bird straight ahead. Let's see if we can find the collectible. I just heard the elk sound, so there's one around here somewhere. It will probably show us on the map, right? Let's see. And I just heard the sound. It's around here somewhere. We'll get it. We'll probably find it after we clear out some of these trees. Hopefully we can't accidentally mulch it if I get the mulcher in here. Oh, I just heard it and it was loud. You guys probably see it. I do not. All right, we'll move on. Maybe it'll come up. But yeah, I'm thinking let's raise some cash. We can hop in the pots. I'm just going to... Boy, it's really loud right here. It just went off again. I don't see it unless it's like under the tractor or something. I don't see it. We'll eventually get it. Let's get into the ponds and just start chewing away at these trees. Not sure what kind of system we should use to hold these guys down. Yeah, then we can look at maybe getting another field and getting a new field kind of turned over and planted. But we're going to need cash to do that. And at some point, we're going to need to think about chipping away at that loan. Let me pull this guy up. Kind of in the lowlands here. I don't think our logging truck's going to have much trouble getting down here. Or up here, I should say. Got a bunch of small trees here in the front. I don't know if those are going to grow. Those are the ones that we started the game with. I don't know if it's worth waiting. I'm just going to take these out and we'll plant new ones eventually. If I knew these were going to grow, if I knew for sure they would grow, I would leave them here. But I just don't know if that's the case. And I want to make the most productive use of the land as I can. So we'll take out some of these as we go. Not being too organized here with where I'm dropping the logs. We're gonna have a bunch of stumps to take care of as well. Oh man, what was that? No idea what. I think I just. What's going? I have no idea what's going on. I'm not doing anything. I think I clicked a, let's see, let me see, F1. I must have clicked something to fold it up. Let's see, he was that. This guy, I think. I'm playing on a G13 controller. They don't make them anymore. I'm not even sure what button that key was mapped to, but somehow I folded it. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. Swing this guy around, push this guy out, rotate a little bit so we're off to the side, down, and turn it on. Let's get back to it if we can. There we go. Kind of like operating the tree harvester with the boom kind of off to the side, so it's easier to just back up and not have the tree hit the cab when I'm trimming it like this into the logs. We'll do a few more, maybe 5 or 6 more, then we'll go get the logging truck and cash some of these out. Can't control that. Not sure why. Sometimes it wants to spin in towards the cab. But it has a knack for getting stuck in the wheels when it does that. Not getting that many logs out of these. These must be younger trees. This one's obviously tiny, but the one we just cut is, I thought we'd get 4 out of those. One looks a little bigger. We're going to get 4 out of this one? Yeah. Oh, I just ran over something there. I have no idea what. Oh, there it is. I guess it wouldn't have taken too many guesses. It's a tree stump. Get 4 logs out of that one. That's good. That's extra cash for us. One really wants to spin towards the cab, but like we made it. Get 2 more, and then we will start selling these logs. This one's so close. Maybe we can just grab this one right here. Oh no, double tap the double tapped the cut key by mistake. All right, let's see. Where are we facing? That's fine. Let's that out. Get this cut quick before it all swivels and makes things horrible for us. That's good. Let's get our harvester a little bit out of the way. Start back up at this tree here. I'm going to just tab over to our logging truck. Let's pick it up. Of course, I didn't take the smooth route. Guess I'll need to paint that road in. Finish painting that that road in as a reminder. There is elkhorn around here somewhere. One of those antlers. Every time we're over here, I hear it. I do not see it. And it's probably right in front of me. Let's take a quick look over this way. Oh man, it seems like it would be obvious to see. Unless it's somehow under the train. Or it's like one of these color blindness issues that I've got, where it's obvious to everybody, but I cannot see it. Where is it? Man, they're usually not that hard to spot. All this brush. Oh, it's so rough to see through this. We are going to clear it out. Yeah, see, we're hearing it right now. Let's look at the map. It's driving me crazy. I got too much stuff, too much equipment nearby for it to show up on the map. Let's see. What I'm looking for are these little dots. Like there's one up here. I think that's one of the collectibles. Let's see if we can find one near where we're at. 'Cause I don't see it. Like I said, it could be underneath one of these machines, or at least the oh, can I toggle that off? I wonder. You do one back. I don't know. I think there may be a way to toggle off the display of the vehicles. That here. Boom. Yeah. Still don't see it. I still don't see. Yeah, see, there's one like down here too. I think those are the collectibles. I don't know. We're just going to have to keep moving, not worry about it, I guess. Could be a glitch, actually, in the map. Maybe there's not one here. All right, back in the truck. It's mocking me. All right, let's collect some logs. We need to switch to the other side. That's okay. Hopefully we won't get hung up on any stumps. A little so we can see what we're doing here. I'm guessing we'll just stick to either dropping these off at the sawmill, which is right nearby, or the heating plant, which is nearby. I don't think I'm going to go drive into town to take them over to the carpentry building. Carpentry building doesn't seem to have a very big inventory. I don't want to make the whole trip over there just to drop off 2 logs. Let's see if I can get closer to this pile on the right. I'm going to switch my side here. Boom, boom. We can take a couple more, maybe. I push through without getting stuck. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with getting stuck, but I'm happy with the load we've got here. See if we can work our way through here without getting out. Back wheels are going to be an issue, I think. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Just trying to clear. All right, shook that loose. Let's get over to the area where we kind of have a road started. Another thing we could finish. Let me get that help off the screen. Take these to the heating plant. It's right next door here. We can do that. I've cleared out a few trees off here to the left with the chainsaw. It takes a while. Got more to do, but I'd actually like to plant the fir trees there as well. Or spruce, I think it is, that we're going to be planting. Let's see what we get. $25,000, not bad. Out of curiosity, the next field we would want to buy is maybe this guy? Or no, we're up here. We don't want to have to cross the river. I did look on the mod hub. There are placeable bridges. I'm not crazy about the ones I've seen so far. But I think once we start doing the fields over here, we may want to get an extra set of farm equipment. Because making the trip around this river is not great, right? We've got to go way out of our way to cross either here on the map, way on the left side of the map. And the next crossing spot, if we're up here, is like way out here on the far right side of the map. I wish they had one more little quality of life type bridge here, but it is what it is. We may put down a bridge later. So we've got a big prairie here. We could buy just the land if we wanted to and create our own field. That is 73,000. We've got the money, I think. Yeah, we've got the money to pull that off now. And or we could look at these two fields. And depending on if there's a fence in here, actually combine these into one big giant field at one point. That one is 74,000. We can afford it now. That one's 66,000. Yeah, what do those have on it? If by buying the land that's already got a field on it, we get a little bit of a, a little bit of a boost because there's something on there we can harvest. What do we got? On 4. 4 is, oh man, of course, it's going to require some special equipment that we don't have. Sugar beet. 3 has what? Three, what do you have? 3. I can't match the color, so bear with me here. Oats? Oats. Looks like it's oats. How are we doing on growth? No one's ready to harvest. Oh, is that one? Yeah, these fields are harvested, so we don't get any bonus for the crop there. This field, of course, with the sugar beets, is almost ready to harvest. That's looking kind of attractive. We're going to need some extra cash. We've got time before it's ready to harvest. Hopefully we can purchase it when it's got a crop ready to go. 10 does. We could buy that. It's out of our way. So hopefully let's raise a little more cash. We'll do that. Kind of stay focused on that this episode. Might as well bring the logging truck back to where we need it. Oh, I'm not sure. Must have hit the unhook key here. Trying to keep my eyes out for that antler, that set of antlers, but I just don't see them. All right. Oops, just ran over a log. Oh, good. That reached pretty good. What are we doing? We're getting kind of full-ish. That one didn't lay right. I think we're going to unload. That, which key is that? That's, unload is Z. Restack these up a little bit. Maybe get a few more on there. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That might be it. We get this last big guy up. Drop down. Let's strap these off. Not too bad. Let's see what we get. Another 25,000, hopefully. Yeah, 27. Nice. I like it. I think we got at least one more. Let's do one more trip of this. That's a quick, what, 50,000 so far. A little more. And that's kind of why I wanted to buy this land. Now, like I said, it's going to take some work to turn this over and replant trees. But man, it comes with a lot of revenue when you buy it. Oops, I said we weren't going to go on that slanty part of the road. Clear out this brush. Maybe we'll do that after this next trip. Keep your eyes peeled for the antler. It's somewhere around here. Or it's underground. Alright, we're going to have to go to third person so I can see where our logs are. Boy, I'm right over a stump. It's kind of a bad spot. There's no way I'm not going to... I'm going to avoid, I should say, getting hooked on this stump. We're going to have to restack this pile too. I kind of drove as it was loading. Do that here in a second. Try to avoid that stump. Get one more up there. Will it strap on? Let's see. Got it. Just had to toggle it. Let's see. Just out of curiosity, am I loading? No. Good. All right, let's back out of here. Try to avoid the stumps. Up to 129,000 in our bank here. We buy the field we were looking at, we're going to need to buy some equipment for it. I'm guessing, boy, it'd be nice just to buy it and not lease it. We don't have a lot of fields yet to really justify buying it and just having it sit, that equipment, unused. Oops, not close enough here. Boom, what's that? 32,000. That was a nice one. Let's see if we can get one more. I'm going to go third person. Just for speed. We're at 61. Yeah, I think we can raise the funds by selling these logs. Raise the funds we need for the sugar beet equipment. And then I can't remember if sugar beets are a component of the pig food. It might be. Boy, that is going to drive me crazy. Every time we drive by this area, we hear the call. Saying there's a collectible to pick up, but I don't see it. Let's see. If we don't have enough trees, we won't bother. And it looks like there's just scraps here. Let's hop out. we'll finish that task. Let's finish painting our road at least up into the main area. Just extend it out. Again, here's the little antler thing calling us. I don't see anything. I'm just tapping the interact key because if it's hidden in the brush, maybe we'll pick it up. I don't see it. It's somewhere here. Oh man, driving me crazy. That's a log. I can't. Oh, let me. Maybe we can. We put this right on the trail so we'll notice it. Don't see it. All right, here's the start of our little pavement project. Let's do some more of this. It's going to cost us a little bit of cash. This will clear the brush automatically. I'd kind of like to use the vehicle to do that. Let's do a little bit of that just for realism's sake. Man, where are those antlers? I don't see them. Get our forestry mulcher here. Just clear path down to the main little dirt road ahead. Just trying to take out the brush, really. There's a little bit more here. Oops, missed that little scrap. Maintenance is doing okay on this tractor, and gas looks like it's pretty good. Any worries there? We'll just take out a little bit more of this brush, and then we'll get to painting textures we want. We'll probably keep a little bit of grass right by the road. Maybe actually a lot of grass through here. And then where we're going to plant a lot of trees is where we'll change the texture over to that forestry texture. I think that looks kind of cool. This is all just for fun. It's not really functional. It's not making us any it's not really making us any money or anything. But it is kind of fun to terraform the land the way you want it. It's kind of neat. Hopefully the map designer doesn't mind me restructuring things a little bit. And again, we could just paint over these with the tool. It will erase the scrub. But it's kind of fun feeling like you've done it. Hoping that eventually when we clear out more of this area, and I may do a fair amount of this off camera, we could find those antlers and knock off one more collectible. A little shrub here, take out. What else? How about one more strip, one more down and back, and then we will get the paintbrush out. Mulch up these little scrubby bushes. All right, I think that is good enough for our needs. Let's move this guy out of the way. And what I'm thinking is we could actually keep, I guess we got to decide. We could plant trees right in this row if we wanted to and harvest them. They're kind of near, stuff we can't move. I can actually saw through these. I think I did. Maybe not this one, but I did saw through a random pile that was sitting over here. Kind of a disorganized looking pile of logs. I was able to saw through it. I kind of half wonder if the antler was in that pile and I accidentally saw through it. But I don't want to keep doing that. Looking for the antlers, don't see them. All right. So yeah, we could plant trees right along there, or we could leave that grass and then kind of have the trees start somewhere around this area where we start planting. So why don't we plan for that? Let's get into construction. I'll explain what I mean here. I'm thinking this whole area should be grassy. We can do the road. Where are we at? Landscaping. Where is it? Painting. And we want... What were we using? Not dirt. Were we using dirt? Let's see. Yeah, dirt. Let's get a bigger brush. M. Maybe not that big. We want kind of a little forestry road going through here. I'll get the smaller brush out so it doesn't look so perfect. Right? Something like that. Yeah, that looks not bad. Not too bad. I guess this area would be a little more, right? Worn in, probably, in real life. Something like that. Come up through here. Okay, and I'm going to change this texture to the green. Let's, not forest ground. I want the grass. I thought that was... Where are you? Grass here. Okay, let's get a bigger brush. See if I can do this without... It does wipe. See, it wipes out the scrub. We don't have to do it with the tractor. Come through with the smaller brush in a minute. I think I'm going to take back some of this forestry texture that I put down and bring this actually back. We won't use this land for trees. We'll figure it's just some grassland. Kind of coming into the area where we're going to plant trees. Let's get the smaller brush. Some of this up. The forestry texture. All right, then we'll replant our grass, not trees. Where is it? Plants. Oops. Or shot that a little bit more than I wanted to. Okay, let's get this tiny... Wow, how big can the brush go? Pretty good. Pretty good size. Just a little too square. I think it's the smallest. That'll do for now. I'm not super happy with that. Try a little more dirt, maybe. Looks a little narrow to me. As far as I can zoom out. kind of looks like a road going through. Not sure if we should make that a lot wider and a little less kind of normal looking. Cool. If I could find a mod that has a bunch of textures, I know there's some out there. Be some cool stuff we could do, but that's not bad. Let's see what else we've got real quick. Cliff, rock, grass, mud. We tried mud, didn't we? Just do a little. Oh yeah, we get the reflection and stuff, right? Let's not do that. All right, that at least gets us started. We'll clean up all this, obviously, and retexture it. I think that's going to end up being the forestry texture. We could do some of that while we're up here looking at this, but the tree line should... Let's grab the forestry texture. Or forest ground, I should say. How about a bigger brush? Let's just plan for this. Maybe we'll see that where that antler is, too. We do this. But all this theoretically is going to have trees, either trees or a road going through it. Not too much grass except on the outskirts here. Go a little further. Looks like this is cleared out. There's our noise again. I don't see it. Yeah, I do not see the little antlers. All right, let's go grass, smaller brush. How are we doing on cash? Pretty good still. Get our meadow texture in here. And I could be throwing in a layer of dirt or a stripe of dirt, but don't bother. If we wanted to along this grassy area too, we could plant some trees that we know we're not going to harvest. Maybe some like this that are a little harder to harvest we could pick. And then with the seasons, hopefully they change color. We could get like kind of a cool little row going into a forestry area. A little odd for kind of an industrial production area to have these cute pretty trees or something in the entranceway. So we'll have to give it some thought, see what makes sense. But yeah, I think the trees would start coming in here. So we'll leave this all forestry texture. And then the road, the dirt road, I don't know where we want to take it exactly. Think about that a little bit. And then we'll wrap up this episode. Do we want to kind of... Guess we could always change it later. Seems like we could kind of curve up into this area. That's as far as I can tilt too. Shoot, I'd kind of like to see the mountain. I think we could just kind of curve the road up through here. Suppose we should do the forestry texture first. Do a little bit more and then we'll call it an episode. Forest ground, let's get a bigger brush. All of this. Let's see the stumps we're going to have to clear. I mean, this is all going to be forestry ground. But just for the road part. To take these stumps out with the chainsaw just so I don't ruin the texture that I'm putting down here. That's kind of our dirt road going up through our forestry area, and then maybe this road will branch off in places. That's probably good enough for now. Let's hop back to the ground level. We can get in the tractor and see what this looks like. Not too bad. Might help us navigate too when we're in cab with the logging truck. Oh, don't hit the truck. Not bad. I think we will call it an episode here. Between episodes, I'll probably take out some of these stumps. And then next episode, I think we still may need to take down some trees. I'm never going to find the antlers here. They're driving me crazy. But yeah, next episode, maybe we do a few more trees and we look at purchasing that field right here. Field, what is that? Probably 3. No, I'm sorry, 4. 4 is the one that's got the crop on it. And then we'll look at what it's going to take to harvest that crop. We saw that it was, what was it, the sugar beet? Yeah, sugar beet. So we'll look at what the equipment's going to cost for that. If it's super expensive, we'll lease it, turn over that field, and put some other crop on it where we can leverage our existing harvester and planters. If it's not too expensive, then we'll just buy the equipment, then we'll have it on hand. 5 is a huge field here too. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your support, what allows me to make this content. Also, thanks to all of you that have been keeping with this series. I know Farming Simulator is not the most popular series on my channel, but I do really enjoy this game. I just find it to be really relaxing and a lot of fun. So I hope you're enjoying it too. And I will see you all in the next episode.